Get ready for some massive football drama. Manchester City just faced a huge backlash after rejecting an offer to play the FA Youth Cup final at Old Trafford. And we dive into exactly why this decision has stirred up the rival fan base and left some players' families incredibly frustrated.
Tired of dropping your phone or struggling to hold it with one hand? The PopSocket's Pop Grip gives you a secure grip, works as a phone stand, and even lets you swap the top for a fresh new look. Simple, useful, and perfect for everyday phone use. Click the link in the comments to grab yours on Amazon.
The title race is heating up as Manchester City absolutely dominated Brentford with a commanding 3-0 victory at the Etihad, keeping the pressure squarely on Arsenal. And we break down the incredible goals from Jeremy Doku and Erling Haaland that kept Pep Guardiola's hopes for a 7th title alive. Now let's look at the transfer saga heating up in Europe. Manchester City is making serious, concrete moves for the sensational 16-year-old Kennet Eichhorn, with Pep Guardiola personally involved in a complex plan to secure the German sensation for the citizens. And get this, City is ready to trigger that record-breaking release clause to secure Eichhorn, planning a strategic loan move to Bayer Leverkusen to give him top-flight experience in the Bundesliga before potentially moving to England. Don't miss a single moment of this action. Stay tuned right now. Manchester City has firmly rejected an offer to host the FA Youth Cup final at Old Trafford, citing the unavailability of the Etihad Stadium for the fixture. This decision has sparked significant dismay among Manchester United supporters and players' families, who view the move to a smaller venue as a major setback. The highly anticipated match, scheduled for 7 p.m. on Thursday, May 14, marks a departure from tradition, as the game is typically hosted at the stadium of the designated home side. Instead, Manchester City has opted to play the final at their academy venue. The situation has drawn sharp criticism. Manchester United youngster J.J. Gabriel's father, Joe, expressed deep frustration on social media, labeling the decision a robbery of kids' dreams and blaming the FA for permitting the change. Manchester United Academy staff have also voiced their unhappiness with the arrangement, and parents are reportedly annoyed by the reduced capacity and increased difficulty in securing tickets. An allocation of just under 1,000 tickets has been made available to visiting supporters. The scheduling presents a tight window for Manchester City, who still have 2 Premier League fixtures at the Etihad before the season finale, separated by an 11-day gap, along with a test event on May 20. Historically, since 2000, every other host club has played the FA Youth Cup final at their primary stadium. The move to the academy venue has underscored the tension surrounding the fixture's location. Manchester City has intensified the pressure on Arsenal in the Premier League title race after securing a dominant 3-0 victory over Brentford at the Etihad Stadium. Goals from Jeremy Doku, Erling Haaland, and Omar Marmoush helped second-placed City close the gap to the league leaders by 2 points. The match showcased City's attacking prowess, with Doku providing a moment of magic by curling a right-footed shot into the far corner, reminiscent of a previous late equalizer. Erling Haaland scored City's second goal of the season, his 50th for the club in Norway, and Omar Marmoush netted the third in added time. Manager Pep Guardiola expressed satisfaction with the result, stating, "I love it. I love to be here again," adding that he felt no tension amidst the title race. While the victory maintained City's hopes for a 7th title, it placed renewed pressure on Arsenal to secure a win in their upcoming fixture against West Ham. In contrast, Liverpool's recent performance at Anfield was less encouraging. A 1-1 draw against Chelsea saw Liverpool drop points, leading to frustrated reactions from supporters amidst ongoing speculation regarding coach Arne Slot's future. Liverpool remains in a strong position for Champions League qualification, with a victory at Aston Villa next Friday securing their spot, though they could potentially slip to 5th place if Villa defeats Burnley. Other teams saw mixed results. Manchester United drew 0-0 with Sunderland, while Bournemouth and Brighton registered wins, keeping their Champions League aspirations alive. Bournemouth's victory included a goal scored in a match where both teams were reduced to 10 men. In the Championship, Middlesbrough and Southampton drew 0-0 in the first leg of their playoff semi-final, following allegations that Southampton spied on Middlesbrough's training, leading to a charge by the English Football League regarding unauthorized filming. The second leg is scheduled for Tuesday. Manchester City is reportedly making concrete moves to secure the services of rising German talent Kennet Eichhorn, with manager Pep Guardiola personally involved. The plan reportedly involves signing Eichhorn from Hertha Berlin and subsequently loaning him out to Bayer Leverkusen to gain crucial Bundesliga match practice. This pursuit comes amid significant interest from Bayern Munich, Borussia Dortmund, and RB Leipzig, who are all vying for the 16-year-old midfielder, whose release clause is estimated to be around €12 million. Florian Plettenberg has reported on this development, suggesting the move is part of Sheikh Mansour's sports washing project. However, the proposed pathway faces hurdles. English clubs face restrictions on registering European players before they turn 18, a milestone Eichhorn will not reach until July 27, 2027. While Manchester City would benefit from acquiring a top German talent, the proposed strategy raises questions. Analysts are debating the logic of Eichhorn pushing for a move to the crowded City midfield when he could alternatively gain experience in Germany via loan. Furthermore, the viability of a loan to Bayer Leverkusen is questioned, given the club's competitive standing and previous loan arrangements with City. Despite initial skepticism regarding the plan's immediate sense, the potential financial benefits are being weighed against the sporting implications. The situation remains fluid as the player has not yet made a decision on the transfer. Coverage of Bayern Munich and German national team news is available through Bavarian podcast works. Manchester City is poised to unleash significant financial power to secure the services of German sensation Kennet Eichhorn, a record-breaking midfielder identified by Pep Guardiola as a top priority target with a meticulously planned development trajectory. The Premier League champions are leading the pursuit of the Hertha Berlin prodigy, driving intense interest in the 16-year-old. City has devised a strategic roadmap designed to ensure Eichhorn's development remains on track while solidifying his long-term future at the Etihad Stadium. According to reports from Sky Sport, the plan involves triggering the player's release clause this summer, immediately followed by a loan move. The intended temporary destination is Bayer Leverkusen, allowing Eichhorn to gain crucial top-flight experience in the Bundesliga under the guidance of the German champions before potentially making a move to England. Eichhorn has rapidly emerged as one of Europe's most coveted teenagers following a historic breakout season. At just 16 years and 287 days old, he became the youngest goalscorer in the history of the two. Bundesliga after scoring against Gruther Fürth, immediately drawing the attention of international scout networks. While City holds the current lead, they face stiff competition from domestic heavyweights including Bayern Munich, Borussia Dortmund, and RB Leipzig, all eager to retain the talent in Germany. Despite being under contract with Hertha Berlin until 2029, the Berlin club may be unable to halt his departure. A release clause is set to become active this summer, reportedly fluctuating between €10 million and €12 million, with the final valuation dependent on factors such as the league Hertha is in, the buying club's location, and European competition status, making the deal relatively affordable for a club of City's stature. Bayer Leverkusen is reportedly accelerating its efforts to sign the midfielder, but City's proposal presents an attractive alternative. By partnering with the Sky Blues, Leverkusen could secure Eichhorn's services on a short-term basis, bypassing the substantial financial commitment of a permanent transfer fee. Eichhorn is anticipated to depart Berlin this summer irrespective of the final destination, feeling ready for a new challenge, and Guardiola's sophisticated loan-back strategy appears to be the most compelling offer on the table.